Hello everybody, I just wanted to make this quick tutorial to show you how you can use some reading apprenticeship strategies with your digital PDF copies of your textbook. I'm going to go ahead and open up a PDF of this history textbook. I'm going to double click on it and notice it brings it up in what's called preview mode. When you open it up in preview mode, basically all you get to see is the textbook, but you don't get to interact with it. You don't get to write notes on it. You don't get to highlight. You don't get to underline. All those great strategies, numbering your paragraphs, all those great strategies can't be done in this traditional format. So what are we supposed to do? Well, in Google Drive, what many don't know is that when you click on the New button and then you go to More, what this does is it opens up another screen. And yes, you may have seen this other screen, and yours may just have Google Forms, Google Sites, and a few other ones, but you can add even more. And these connected apps allow you to do a lot more with the documents in your Drive. Now, I've shown this before with a tool called DocHub, but I have found over the summer one of the better apps to come out to use reading apprenticeship strategies is called Kami, which is right here. So once again, all I did was I went to New, I hit More, and then I went to Connect More Apps. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect to Kami. So I click Connect. And what this is going to do is it's going to connect my Kami now to my Google Drive. So now it's going to give me an option to open up my PDFs with this application called Kami. Now, now that it turns green, that means it has been added. And then you're going to see this pop up. It says, Kami was connected. Would you like to make Kami the default app for the files that it can open, meaning PDFs? So yes, we want to make sure this blue option is selected, and then we click OK. So now I'm going to get out of this. Now all my PDFs are going to be optioned to open with Kami. So now when I double click here, it doesn't show me it in preview mode. It now opens it up in the application known as Kami. Now, Kami is connected to your Google Drive. So it's going to ask, should I allow Kami to connect to my Google Drive? We're going to click Allow, and it's going to ask you to connect your account. So you're going to go ahead and click Your Account, and you're going to click Allow. So now Kami has been connected to Google Apps. The PDF is going to be opened. The larger the file, the longer it's going to take to open. So I do recommend that if you have a large PDF, some of the textbooks come in a one PDF, and it's going to be about 500 megabytes. You're going to want to slice that apart with an application like Adobe Acrobat Pro or something like that to make them into smaller chunks. So this smaller chunk of this chapter 1 is only about 41 megabytes, so it shouldn't take more than 30 seconds to open that option up. And once it does open up, you will notice that it does have the textbook now right here. And we have everything that we need off to the left-hand side. So I'm going to scroll down to where we have our text. I'm going to scroll down, and we now have our first paragraph. If you want the students to start numbering the paragraphs, that's really simple. You have your text box right here. And just like with any text that you have on any other application, you can change the font size, you can change the font color, and you can even select more colors. But I'm just going to select regular black. I'm going to select here, I'm put 1 because it's the first paragraph. And there it is. It is now 1. You can enlarge this. You can make it smaller. And notice you can even move this. If the kids don't like where it's at, you can move it to wherever you want. So there it is, text 1. And you have this menu screen that comes up if you want it to change color again, anything that you can do. So we can go ahead and number all these paragraphs. Now, the next thing you can do is you can highlight. So you can actually have the kids highlight, and you can have them highlight with various colors. So you can have like green being new words or new ideas that they've never heard of before. You can have yellow be the main idea or the main topic of that particular paragraph. I'm going to go ahead and leave it at yellow, and I'm going to go ahead and just highlight this section right here. And when I select it, boom, it is now highlighted. Now, because this is the free version, there is an upgrade educational version. You know, you don't really need it at the moment, but it does come up with all of these little pop-ups every once in a while just to say, how is Kami doing? But it's okay. That's the price you pay for free. Underline as well. You want them to underline things, that you just highlight what you want it to be underlined and let go, and boom, it is now underlined. And just the same with your highlight, you can change the color pretty much whenever you want for any particular reason. And now also notice when you go over it, there is a little comment. So if you click on the comment, you can actually write down why you underlined or why you highlighted that particular section. This was interesting, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the student wants to do. And notice it is now linked to that copy for the students. If you just want to comment on a particular section, all you do is click on the comment tool, and you can leave a comment basically wherever you want. So I'm going to select a comment here. And I remember my teacher said, remember Paleo Indians, because they're going to be on the test. So I'm going to say remember for test. Done. And so now notice it leaves this little dot right here for them. So you're going to go ahead and select that. Now you can even have the kids draw. You may want them to draw a particular section. So you can have them come in here and have them draw right there. You can have them draw pictures, annotations. You can have them bring in shapes. You can have them erase. You can have them bring in other images for anything that you would like. So you want, bring in images of Paleo Indians. Okay, well, you can bring them in right over here from your folder, or you can bring them in from the internet. So as you see, there's lots of different tools that you can have and still reach that RA strategy mandate that we're looking at. And there is even an option down here of text-to-speech. You will have to install another little add-on inside this add-on if you want the kids to talk to their text about certain areas. And I'm not trying to play on words with the RA strategy of talking to the text. I'm just saying if you literally want them to leave a little audio message for themselves, they can easily click on text-to-speech and do that. So as you see, there's lots of different things you can have up here. And when it comes time to hand it in, basically you can have them save this right to their Google Drive. And right now it's linked to auto sync, so it automatically saves. It automatically saves it to the Google Drive once you go. So I click on Save Now, and notice it automatically, and it says you have 12 unsaved changes. Do you want? And you go ahead and click Allow Drive to make those changes to that textbook. And you'd go ahead and select Allow and give them that option. You can see where you can even open another file from any particular moment here as well. And then they can share this document from any place as well. So there's lots of different ways that you can get this in. And it does link very well to Google Classroom. So you can even assign this paper through Google Classroom and then see what they're doing on it by clicking on their assignment. So I hope this helps you out to see how to use Kami. And I hope you see a great benefit of allowing your students to use your RA strategies in a digital realm on your computer. And thank you for listening, and I appreciate anything. So if you have any questions or anything, please let me know.